What it do, everybody? Welcome to EliasIsHere show, where I try to upload every Wednesday and Saturday. Today I wanted to make a kind of a serious video. Well, it's pretty serious. Today I wanted to make a controversial issue that impacts society on a larger scale. Now, I think we've all seen a series of movies called Despicable Me. You know, there's nothing much to it. There's a villain that steals stuff with his fellow minion slaves, who are, I think, genderless, and I still have no clue how they populate.
Did you just assume my gender? Huh? What if I identify myself as a pineapple? Did you consider that? Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Well, whatever. And some few other characters that are mentioned in the movie. From what I gathered in my research in the last current movie, Despicable Me 3, I'm sorry I'm really late on this, but the villain, /spy Gru, has a long-lost twin brother he later meets, but find themselves in an uneasy alliance and has some kind of conflict going on. In the middle of my research, I found out the two twins look just the same as the Mad TV series Spy vs. Spy. And it all makes sense now. You see, in the show Spy vs. Spy, it features two agents involved in stereotypical and comical espionage activities, a parody of the political ideologies of the Cold War. The strip was created by a Cuban expatriate cartoonist Antonio Prohias. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name. But and debuted in Mad number 60, dated January 1961, which was during the Cold War. In Spy vs. Spy, it is anonymous why the two spies always go against each other, but since they said it was based on the Cold War, I'm assuming one spy is communist and the other spy is capitalist, probably American, and I found out which spy is which thanks to Despicable Me, who has the same concept of spine and thievery. I think they are really... Despicable Me 3 is exactly like Spy vs. Spy. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know, it's quite evident we obviously didn't realize when we were younger, but guys, Gru and the minions are straight up communist. I mean, all the minions are the same. There's no sign of trade or wealth between the minions, and all property is publicly owned, and each person works and is paid according to their abilities and needs, except the leader of whom he chooses, Gru. That matches the whole definition of communism right there for you. And to support my theory, I see Gru as motherland Russia and the minions resembling the Soviet Union. Don't click off the video yet, I'm not insane. Look, in the first movie, during a memory moment, when Gru was small, a little small kid, and his family divorced, you can see his fascination with spaceships, which was part of the space race during referring to the 20th century competition between the two Cold War rivals, the Soviet Union and the United States, for supremacy and space flight from 1957 to 1975. And I know what you're saying, but Elias, how do you know Gru was a kid during that time? It's simple. In the background scene supports my claim, especially the old TV that looks like it's from the 70s. Therefore, back to Spy vs. Spy, as my claim, the black spy who resembles Gru is Soviet, and the white spy is American, which is obvious already because the white spy can play basketball better than the other spy.
Warning you, they call me
Stephen Curry.
You think you can handle me? Whoa, hold up. Whoa! Where'd that go?
Hey!
I'm still stuck between this theory, because if the spies from Spy vs. Spy are not Gru and his other twin brother, but Gru's father and his other brother, which would also kind of seem sense. But I don't know. Still don't believe me? Look at the colors from Spy vs. Spy. Just black and white showing age, and from Despicable Me, red, yellow, and black, all communist colors. Just conspiracy theory? I think so. But my question is, how did this propaganda get in US soil for so long? We are looking at you, Trump. Why is there propaganda brainwashing little kids? I'm freaking... Let's go back here a second. let's see what Trump is hiding. In Despicable Me 3, the story shows how the mischievous minions hope that Gru will return to a life of crime after the new boss of the anti-villain league fires him. Instead, Gru decides to remain retired and travel to Fredonia to meet his long-lost twin brother for the first time. The reunited sibling soon finds themselves in an uneasy alliance to take down the elusive Balthazar Brad, a former 1980s child star who seeks revenge against the world. Wait a minute. I found the backstory. It all makes sense now. Putin and Trump want to have an alliance and destroy any conflict from the past that will get in the way of their alliance. That's what the story resembles. Putin is Gru, and Trump is Gru's twin brother. I have no idea whose his name is, but whatever. And the twin were allied together to destroy the past, who was Balthazar Brat from the 80s, resembling the American past, I'm assuming, because Balthazar Brat, I have no idea how you pronounce your name, but you probably 100% you look from like an 80s stereotypical American character, but whatever. Trump and Putin brainwashing children that communism is okay and the past is the past. I figured it out. This whole time they behind it all. This whole time did. Ain't nothing good like good old ravioli. Oh. The government left me out here. I'm all alone. I'm homeless. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. Ain't nothing good around. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey. Oh. Oh. Ain't nothing good like good old ravioli. Oh! Oh, minions! Are you yellow?
I have crippling depression.